Yeah. Good evening, folks. First of all, I'm very sorry that the session got delayed, and right now it is being conducted. For those who will be watching it late, it is right now 9:37 p.m. I'm so sorry. I was bound in classes, but nevertheless, let's start. Okay. I welcome you all to the Study IQ IS English platform. Okay. I hope you all are doing good. And this is a PYQ session for IB ACIO that was conducted in 2024. I also organized a PYQ earlier also. So you would be imagining, sir, PYQ is already done. What is this all about? Let me tell you, the paper is conducted in 8 shifts. Last time it was conducted on 17th and 18th of Jan. 4 slots each day, 1 hour paper. So 4 hours each day, right? So that was what was going on. And then what happened is that I discussed one of the slots paper. So today we'll have another slot paper. Kindly be here. Okay. Let's start. I would also like to remind you, this is a batch which is going on right now for IB ACIO, completely purely English medium batch, and the price here is, the price is 2799, and the date for which this price is available is 31st of July. Yes, right now after 12 a.m. the prices will go up. Yeah, they will go up by 200 or 300 rupees. They will go up, and you can avail this price at, this is KJ Live. I think that would be coming at the bottom of your screen. Let me do it. Yep. So that is also coming at the bottom of your screen. Okay, let's move ahead. Okay. So firstly, we'll take up the current affairs section. The current affairs section which has come in the IB ACIO exam conducted in 2024. Okay. Okay, fine. So honest review, the current affairs in some slots were really difficult. I would be I would be transparent with you. The current affairs in some slots were really difficult, and this is the slot which I have taken here. The paper here is a difficult slot paper. So kindly go through it. Okay. Consider the statement about the United in Science Report 2023 Sustainable Development Edition. Okay, they have given some reports, some data. To get on track to meet the Paris Agreement goals of limiting warming to well below 2 degree and preferably 1.5 degree Celsius. Even if I have attended any of the environment sessions, I do know that this is indeed correct. Fine, this is indeed correct. Let me use the PPT pen here. Yeah. So this is indeed correct. Fine, this is correct. This much I know. If I know this, so statement 1 and 2 or statement 1 and 3 is correct. So this is gone. This is gone out of the equation. Fine. And I sincerely want your participation in this. Please participate. Rest of the options, please write your estimation. I know that this is 2023 current affair. You might not be very well versed with it, but please just try to participate. It would help you, right? Okay. Fossil fuel CO2 emissions increased 1% globally in 2022 compared to 2021. And this was indeed correct. So this much data I could have while reading even any sort of current affairs, be it the UPSC current affairs or any sort of current affairs which I am able to. Preliminary estimates from January this show a further 0.8 rise of fossil fuel CO2 emissions. See, I've already arrived at the answer. This is incorrect indeed. The thing is that the preliminary estimates which they are talking about, yes, the answer is 1. Yes, correct. The estimates which they are talking about show a further rise of, this was just a rough idea. The report did not claim this properly. The fact here is correct, but the report said we are not sure upon this. We are not sure upon this. So this estimate from January to June 2023, this can't be taken rightly because the report did not claim that it will be true. They said it might be. So they didn't claim it as to be 100% true, right? So that was a highlighted point in the report. Nevertheless, let's move on. Who are the ineligible beneficiaries of the Abua Awas Yojana? So this is a tribal scheme. Can you tell me the state where this is going on or which was going on? I would really be delighted if you could tell me that. Homeless or unattended individuals. What do I think? Even if I don't know about the scheme, let us try to make some estimate. So, okay. Homeless or unattended individuals, Abua Awas Yojana. Okay, fine. Anjali has answered that the answer is option number one. Okay. PVTGs, that is particularly vulnerable tribal groups. You might be knowing this, that they are the most vulnerable section in the society. You might not be knowing it, but it is indeed damn true. They are the most vulnerable group in the society. The members will receive priority. Yes, they did. And in the scheme, it was written that current or retired government or semi-government employees will not receive this benefit. They will not receive this benefit. So the answer is A and B. So the answer is A and B. So I would again like to say that any scheme or yojana which is coming in the last 6 months. So here, please be here. Your exam is going to be in September 15, around that time. So I want you to be well prepared with March to September 2025 current affairs. Very well prepared with this. Sorry, pardon for my bad handwriting in 2025. Okay? Yep. Okay. Fine. Let's move ahead. Consider the following statements about Indian Army. Indian Army has inaugurated a vertical wind tunnel in October 2023. Okay, so this was another initiative of the Indian Army. That was the free fall exercises they were going through. And if you would like to read more about it, you would be tempted to. I'm sure you would be tempted to. That is a vertical wind tunnel. And this reminded me of, in fact, I have studied from IIT Delhi. I've completed my grad from there. And there was a place named as Wind Tunnel there, Wind Tunnel. So I could imagine why this scheme is relating to that. So this inaugurated this in October. Okay. So I would like to highlight here that they are considering the dates and month. I'm so sorry to inform you that it is true. In this lot, they asked the current affair which was relating to the date or the month. And they are doing it. In one slot, they did not ask any current affair related to the date. They did ask about the month. But in this slot, they asked about the date as well. So if your slot is difficult, your marks would be normalized accordingly. This tunnel is Indian Army's first vertical wind tunnel. Yes, this is true. This tunnel was inaugurated at the Special Training Forces School in Maharashtra. This was incorrect. This was incorrect. This was inaugurated at Himachal Pradesh. This was inaugurated at Himachal Pradesh. So the answer is 1 and 2. So I'm observing that so far we are having answers 1 and 2, right? 1 and 2. Okay, fine. Let's move ahead. Kodava Hockey Festival is held in. I would not answer this. I'm not going to answer this. You will tell me. You will tell me what is the answer here. You folks will tell me. No, last 6 months is enough, Anjali. Last 6 months, bache, is enough. Bache, last 6 months is enough. There's no problem with that. There's no problem with that. Okay, tell me, bache, what should be the answer for this one? I'm not going to answer if you do not tell me. I'm not going to answer this if you do not tell me. Tell me what should be the answer for this, bache. Everyone, very good, Qasim, very good. The answer is Karnataka. That is why I'm trying to pull you up. Pull up your socks. Let's try to participate. Let's try to do. Let's try to find out something. Right? Kodava, Karnataka. Okay. As of November 2023, the number of Ayushman Bharat health and wellness centers in India is approximately. Oh, ouch. That was something which we could not anticipate. Okay. So there were around 1.62 lakh. Okay. So that is 3. That is 3. This is IB ACIO, right? Okay. It is a Kalamkari artist from Gujarat who won the Padma Shri in 2023. So what I get from here, if any artist or any personality, let's say anyone, is getting a national level award, so I should be doing it. I should be keeping it in my mind. So I need awardees. I need to keep awardees in my mind. Awardees. I need to keep them in my mind. Awardees. Fine. This is important. Yeah, that was Bhanubhai Chitra. Shri Bhanubhai Chitra. Yes, yes, yes. So what do I learn here? That I need to keep awardees in my mind. And please, folks, please to tell me, is my voice okay? Please give me a thumbs up if my voice is audible to every one of you. If not, then I would like to make changes if required. Please tell me, bache. Please tell me this. If I do need to make any change in my voice, my mic, the placement or the position of my mic, I would like to do that. But please tell me for that, everyone. Please give me a thumbs up if this is right or wrong. You're able to hear me properly. Good, good. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Okay, we move along. Consider the following statements about the Janjati Gaurav Divas. Let me tell you, this Divas was in news this year as well. This was in news this year as well. Fine. And okay, so let us go through. Firstly, Birsa Munda is a celebrated leader among the local folks, among the tribals, right? So yeah, that is why. The Pan-India celebrations mark the Janjati Gaurav Divas on. Okay, I don't know about it. Let's see. The event is to pay tributes to Bhagwan Birsa Munda on his birth anniversary. Fine. PM launched PM Janman, Janjati Adivasi Nyay Maha Abhiyan during this program. Yes, that's true. PM also flagged off Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra. That was true. So this was a difficult part, I would say. If you would not have read that, I think this much you could decode this 2 and 3. Okay. And what did they do is they played with this statement, and that was very like this punch by IB ACIO was below the belt. This was below the belt. How? The date was incorrect. It was 15th. That is why your 1 is gone, this is gone, this is gone. Answer is 2. Answer is 2. No, no, bache. Last paper was held on 17th and 18th of January 2024. Krishnendu, bache, you can check on the internet. 17th and 18th of Jan 2024, the last date of the paper conduction. Okay, so that is it. Okay, okay. So about the Center of Excellence named Atman. So the full form is Advanced Technologies for Monitoring Air Quality Indicators. Advanced Technology for Monitoring Air Quality Indicators, that is correct, Atman. IIT Delhi has established this in November 2024. So the thrust point should be this and this. So when I'm reading the current affairs, because bache, I'm not only here to solve this up, I'm here to give you insights. What can prop up in the exam? We should be prepared for that. It focuses on building indigenous low-cost sensor manufacturing and machine learning capabilities to enhance the air quality. That is correct. That is what the research is all about. You can have a high-cost equipment, right? Okay, you are saying 1, 2, and 3. Okay. It aims to translate sustainable technologies and business models into practical products and services with a cutting-edge technology. Okay. Okay, into practical products and services with cutting-edge technology. Okay. Okay, so I'm not sure about this. This I'm sure of, and this I'm sure of. 1 and 3 are in. So this is gone. This might be it. This might be it. This might be it. Okay. So, because I keep on hearing such researchers, in fact, this was incorrect. This was Kanpur. So they did not play with the time. They played with the IIT. IIT Kanpur was there. IIT Kanpur was there. So, what is there? So, second statement is incorrect. Fine. So, second one is incorrect. So, the answer is third statement. 1, 3, and 4. 1, 3, and 4. But I would like to tell you as well here, if anyone, because this is important, if anyone is preparing for IB ACIO and they have filled up their form. So let me tell you the live courses which are going on IB ACIO. This is bilingual batch. This is purely English. So you can go there, and again this is available to you at a cost of 2799. If you apply the code KJ Live. That is how you'll get the batch. Fine. That is how you get the batch. That is how you get the batch. Fine. You apply this code. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go back, fellas. Okay. Right. So the answer is option 3. Fine. Which among the following they won? Which among the following won the National Technology Award Transnational Research in National Technology Week? Means this is something, if you know, you would be able to do it. This, if you know, you would be able to do it. If not, that would be a problem. So it was Govind Raju Thimaiya. He won the award in the week, National Technology Week 2023. And if you don't know about it, I would rate it as difficult. I would rate it as difficult if you don't know about it. If you don't know about it, I would rate it as difficult. Fine. Okay. Consider the following statement about the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup. Oh wow. This is that event which made whole of India cry for months. This was such a sad incident which was even painful, more painful than the breakup. Yeah, I would be very honest about it. I was in Pune during which it happened. I was in Pune. Whole of India cried. Our heart broke. Our hearts broke down because Australia bet us. Right? Right? Australia bet us. Virat Kohli was named as the player of the tournament. Yeah, Kohli is great. King Kohli, wow. Mohammad Shami was the highest wicket taker. Yeah, this is correct. South Africa hosted. No. We hosted it. We hosted it. We hosted it. So this was a lollipop question. This was damn easy. This was easy because whole of India cried and we know that we were hosting the tournament. So this is incorrect and you can see like statement 1 and 2 is there. Statement 1 and 2 is there, right? So this was an easy question. So what I saw is that I am getting an easy question, very easy question after 9 questions. I'll tell you, this was a difficult slot. This was a difficult slot in the paper. In 1 out of 8 slots. This was a difficult slot. That is why I have taken this up right now. That is why. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Let's go ahead. Talking about the Global Hunger Index Report 2023. First of all, if you have not seen my last PYQ discussion here, you must see that if there is any global index, any global report, they would be asking about the ranks, they would be asking about the numbers, they would be asking about the composition of the report or the index, and they would be asking about how this has improved. You should be knowing about it, and they will also be asking about any sort of improvement which happened from last time onwards. In the last paper discussion, I told you about the ranks. That shift was easy. But if the shift was easy, the cutoff would be on the higher side. Fine. Okay. India ranks 111 out of, yeah, this was correct. You might not be knowing about it. It's okay. According to the report, India has the highest child wasting rate in, yeah, this was correct. But the score of India in the Global Hunger Index, it was wrong. Rate of undernourishment, that was also wrong. That was wrong. So what I see from here is that I need to know these numbers. Whatever global index is coming, whatever any composition report is coming, I must be noting down. Like this is score of India. Like this is score of country. I need to note out this number. This is important for me. Okay. Answer is 1 and 2. But rate of undernourishment in India. So if I could decode 3, let us say that I can decode 3. That 3 is incorrect. Okay. I would say this is incorrect, this is incorrect. So I would be bounded here. Still this question is difficult if I don't know about the rate of undernourishment. Still that question is difficult even if I know about 3, because if I don't know about 4, I would still be stranded. I'm not able to get the answer out of the 4 options. I'm still stranded and confused between the 2 options. And I have to do it. I have to do this question under 1 minute. 100 questions, 60 minutes. Okay. 100 questions, 60 minutes. Okay. Consider the following statement about the National Family Health Survey, NFHS. Anytime it is conducted, it is important. It was a sixth one, yeah. It provided by the ICMR and the NARI, Nari Institute Pune. That is very famous, associated with the National Family Health Survey. Assistance for some of the clinical, orthometric and biochemical tests was provided by the ICMR and the National AIDS Research Institute, Nari Pune. So all of these statements are correct. All of them are correct. And NFHS, we also read in the UPSC or the other exams we study about, because that is a major happening in the country. If NFHS 2023-24 is happening, I must be knowing about it. I must be knowing who is conducting that. What is the sequence of the survey? Like, this is the sixth survey which is going on in the country. So need to know about it. Because till then, only 6 surveys have happened in India. Back then in 2023-2024. That is why. Okay, I'll move ahead. Consider the following statement about the Climate Change Performance Index. Mind you, this is important. We just saw about the Global Hunger Index. This is important. Fine. We must be knowing about it. And I would like you to attempt this one. All of you. India improves 2 ranks. Yeah, actually, we improved to 8 from 10. Yeah, this is there. The report was published by the German Watch. This we read in the UPSC current affairs, guys. We do read it. That this is by German Watch, New Climate Institute and CANI, Kani Institute in Germany. So indeed, this is correct. So 2 is correct. This much I know. This is gone. Okay. The first, second, third, fourth ranks were not awarded to any country. This is the catch. India was best among the G20. Yeah. India was indeed the best among G20, right? So here, first, second, third, these ranks were null. Didn't go to any, not the fourth. That is why this third statement is incorrect. So the answer is 3. That is 1, 2, and 4. The problem is that the climate change, this performance index, whatever benchmark they set, no one qualified it to be among the top 3. That is why they vacated the top 3 ranks. And that made the headline. That made the indeed goddamn headline. That this is not done. Okay. About the Surat warship. Oh my god, this was in news in April or May this year. This again, Surat warship. Okay. This is Mazda. This is class. This is from Project P15. And note this one also. This is the first India's warship which is AI enabled. Artificial intelligence enabled. Because this question can be asked from you still. This is AI enabled and this is our indigenous thing. We have this. Surat. Okay. Okay, fine. Let's go. On 6th October PM unveiled the crest of the Indian Navy's warship Surat. Okay. This was part of Project 15. So I don't know whether this is the date is correct or not. Holds the distinction of being the second warship after city in Gujarat. No. Is there any other city in Gujarat which has a warship named after it? No, this is not done. We have them in other states. We have them in Andhra Pradesh, let's say. We have them, right? But this is not. This is incorrect. We don't have it. India purchased this warship from Japan. This is incorrect. 3 and 4 are gone. Which are correct? 3 or 4 are gone. All statements are gone. So 1 and 2 are there. 1 and 2 are there. So I have to answer that did Modi ji unveil the crest of the India's Navy warship? No. No. So the statement 2 was correct only. So statement only 2 was correct here. And that was a change which we had to see that. Because even if I'm able to crack, yeah, the class is going on. You can take the other classroom. Yeah, I'm teaching here. Yeah, yes. Okay. Fine. Do you get it? Yes or no? Do you get it? Everyone, please tell me. Do you get it, bache? Please tell me. Are we through with this? Are we through with this? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Fine. So actually, the thing was going on in 2022, and this information which was given is incorrect. Okay. PM Modi indeed unveiled the crest of the warship Surat, but the time of the mentioned statement is incorrect. Okay. Which among the following is appointed as the 25th Director General of Indian Coastal Guard? I want to say something. In one of the tests, it was asked in one of the slots that who is DGCA? Who is DGCA? Director General of, because the warship, bache, the warship which was unveiled, it was commissioned. It was commissioned in 2022 only. That is why. That is why. So the timeline which was given here is incorrect. This timeline is incorrect. It was already commissioned, right? That is why. Okay. So in one of the questions, it was given DGCA. Who is the current DGCA? Who is going to be the DGCA? That was asked. That was asked here. So here Indian Coastal Guard Director General has been asked 25th. That is Rakesh Pal. So completely factual question. Completely factual question. Completely factual question is being asked. Fine. That was asked. Okay. Let's move ahead. Let's move ahead here. The SEBI announced a crucial reduction in the time period for listing the shares in the public issues. Actually, these sort of measures go on with SEBI. They do it. For example, this year also, they did a change here. They did a change here. How? Because what happens is that for the listing of shares, once like an IPO is launched, right? I'm allowed to buy the share bundle. But whether I would be allotted those shares or not, that is even I get that on the date when that company gets listed on the share market, right? So in that time gap, the point where I buy the share bundle and the time when it gets listed on market, when I get to know whether I have been given the share or not, that time is very crucial. That is T plus some days. So in those time, the shares get no. In that time, the shares get sold in the black or the gray market as well. So it is very crucial to change that time, to reduce that time. If you reduce that time, that is very, very important. And that was T plus 6 to T plus 3. This year also, SEBI made a headline with this sort of a change. And you are required to check this up. You are required to check that up. That is very, very important. That is very, very important. Okay. Fine. Okay. So you can see T is the issue closing date. This one. There is T. T plus n number of days. These number of days. Right. And the time when you get shares being allotted to your account, or if you don't get the share, then your money comes back to your account. Fine. Okay. Match list 1 and list 2 and select the answer. I would say this is difficult. This is purely difficult. This is purely difficult. This is difficult. So the answer was that like PSLV launch vehicle numbers, serial numbers are being asked. So this was 57. Like this was A, this was B, this was C, this was D. That was the thing. So they have asked the launch vehicle number. Yes. These questions are very difficult. I know. I took up this to convey you that in one of the slots or in a few of the slots, the questions can be difficult. In few of the slots, the questions can be difficult. Okay. So the answer is here 3. The answer is 3 here. Okay. As per November 2023, it is the third largest in the world in ethanol production. So it is easy. Actually, relatable to it, UPSC 2025 also asked a prelims question related to it. Like US, Brazil, biofuel production. They asked in 2025 UPSC. If you have checked the UPSC 2025 discussion, yeah, the answer is C. The answer is C because the highest remains US, second is Brazil, third is India. Yeah, yeah, correct, 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 correct. Yes, yes, yeah. Okay, so that is the thing. Fine, we going ahead. Who became the first Indian man to win a gold medal in 3000 steeplechase at the Asian Games? Again, awards, winners, important. Awards, winners, important here. And I need to check them, right? So this is your Avinash Sable. That was the person, Avinash Sable. Okay. Which of the following is the cleanest city in India? Easy. I will not answer that. Tell me. Question number 20. Please write 20 and your answer. Write 20 and then your answer. Tell me. Tell me what is the answer. Write in the chat box. Just write 20. Answer is A, B, C, D. What is your answer? Please tell me. Write 20 and then tell me what is your answer. I'm waiting for your answer, bache. I'm waiting for your answer. Everyone. Everyone, please give your answer, bache. Everyone. I request everyone, bache, please give your answer. Okay, okay. Nivedita also came. I remember Nivedita was in last session. I remember her. Okay. These are the people who are regular. Kudos to you. Kudos to you. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, yes, the answer is Indore. Yeah, fine. So, this time, what they have done is, this in Swachh Bharat survey, what they have done is, they have kept these clean cities out of the league. So, they have moved to Super League. They have moved to Super League this time. They have moved to Super League. Fine. No, no, no. 20 is not D. 20 is A. 20 is A. In the Swachh Bharat survey this time, these cities like Indore, they have moved to Super League. So they are not ranked anymore. Not ranked anymore. They are not ranked anymore. They have moved to Super League. Fine? That is why it is important. Okay. So I would like to remind the folks who have just joined us that this IB ACIO pure English medium batch, it is going on, and this is price is 2799, and this price is only till 31st July midnight 12 am, after which it will increase midnight price till midnight only, and you have to apply the code KJ Live to get it at StudyIQ. What you have to write on the Google is that StudyIQ IB ACIO pure English live batch. Live classes are there. KJ Live. Right? It is coming at the bottom of your screen also. Coming at the bottom of your screen also. Okay. This is the Telegram which you can see because it's a discussion group made by me. You can scan that all. Okay. We move up to GS. We move up to GS. Okay. Okay. Starting questions were a bit like they took time. Okay. Akbar abolished jizya. Akbar abolished jizya, the tax on non-Muslims, in 1564. In 1564. That is 1564. Okay. Okay. The Mansabdari system, a grading of civil and military officials, was introduced by Shah Jahan. Oh, that is Akbar. What is Mansabdari system? Mansab are important, like aristocrats. The largest Mansab is the emperor himself or the prince, empress herself. Aurangzeb was the last of the prominent Mughal emperors, and his reign marked the beginning of the decline of the Mughal Empire. That is indeed true. So 2 is incorrect. That is your 1 and 3. That is your 1 and 3. Fine. That is your 1 and 3. Fine. Okay, let's move ahead. Consider the following statements. Okay, polity. Fine. 73rd Constitution Amendment Act provided a constitutional status to the urban local bodies. Okay, sir, this is incorrect because this is 74th CAA 1992. So this is incorrect. Do I get the answer? No, I don't. Panchayats extension to scheduled areas extends the provision of the panchayats to the tribal areas of the 12 states. Okay, I might not remember the number there. 2 I'm not sure of. National Panchayat Day is celebrated on April 24th. Yes. Do you know, like, when we passed the 73rd and the 74th Constitutional Amendment Acts, right? We deliberately passed the Panchayats one, that is the 73rd, in April and 74th in June, because we give prominence to the countryside, we give prominence to the rural India. So yeah, it is correct. It is correct, right? So my 3 is correct. So I'm left in 3 and 4. This PESA, this 12 states, no, these are the 10 states. These are the scheduled areas. These are the scheduled, 5th scheduled areas. They are mentioned in your 5th schedule of the Constitution. This is mentioned in your 5th schedule in your Constitution. 5th schedule in your Constitution. So that is incorrect. Second is incorrect. Okay. So second is gone. 3 and 4. Okay. 3 is only correct. 3 is only correct. Fine. Only 3 is correct. Okay. Okay. Let's move on. Let's move on. Which of the following are the desert which flow for some distance and are lost in the desert? Tell me. Tell me. This might be challenging for you. This might be challenging for you. But please care to tell me, what is this all about? What is this all about? Where is it? Where is this river? Where is this river and what are we talking about? Where is this river and what are we talking about? Tell me the answer for third, bache. The answer for third. What are we talking about here? Bache, the answer is Rupen River, which is in Gujarat. So when we see that some rivers which are lost, like which drain inland only, which we'll call them endoric. Endoric. Let's wait. Horic. I think this is spelling. We can check that. I'm not too much sure about the spelling of the endoric. Means that their drainage is inland, inside the land. That is there, right? Saraswati. Yeah, yeah. I think Vijay Raghavan. I also knew about Saraswati before but these rivers are something like which we read not in the NCRTs. They are given. Sometimes they make the news. That is why. That is why. Right? Okay. Let's move ahead. Okay, so we are given a current affair in GS paper. And I told you in the last session also, you can watch it, that in the GS paper also, your 17 questions are static, but you will get 2 to 3 questions in the form of current mixed with static. You will get 2 to 3 questions, current mixed with static. Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Grameen has been devised in line with the government's commitment to provide housing for all by 2021 in the rural areas. Okay. Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana is a project under the Indira Gandhi. Indira Awas Yojana was there, and the present government, they renamed it as PM Awas Yojana. Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana, National Rural Livelihoods Mission, aims to alleviate the poverty through the promotion of diversified and gainful self-employment. Yes, that is correct. So 2 is correct here. So I have to get out the incorrect if it is there. Sansad Adarsh Gram Yojana encourages member of parliament to develop model villages. Yes, indeed. Indeed. You know, the MPs take a village, right, from their constituency. Okay, so this is about Lok Sabha. Tell me what about Rajya Sabha? Because Rajya Sabha do not have any constituency. Rajya Sabha members are not from any constituency. So how do they take up the village? They take up any village under this from their state. They can take up any village, Rajya Sabha MPs, right? So this is also correct. This is also correct. E-Panchayat project is an initiative for digitalization of the panchayats. Yes. This is incorrect because the year was 2022. So in the four statements which I am reading, I am applying my brain, I am giving my time of the paper. The error is a very small, minuscule error, 2022. Minuscule error, that is 2022. That is the error in the paper. Okay. Which of the following dynasty is also known as the slave dynasty? This is an easy question. This was also discussed when we discussed the last paper. Please refer to the last paper as well. Right? Mamluk dynasty. That is your slave dynasty. Right? Qutbuddin Aibak. Qutbuddin Aibak. Okay. The Council of Ministers is collectively responsible to the Lok Sabha. Oh, fine. That is nice. So this is gone. Right? Correct. Please check that. Correct or asked. Total number of ministers, including the PM, exceed 20%. No. No, 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 no. Do not exceed 20%. No, no, no. This is 15% by 91st Constitution Amendment Act 2003. Right? So this is incorrect. 2 is gone. Oh, I've got my answer. Smart play. Yeah, smart play. Do not solve all. If you have got your answer, move on. This is a time management paper. Move on. Fine? Okay. Harappan site of the Indus Valley civilization was excavated by whom? Tell me this. Write your answer as 7. Write your answer 7. A, B, C, D. Tell me this. 7, A, B, C, D. Tell me, what is this? Tell me, how is it? How's it going? 7, A, B, C, D. I'm waiting for your answer, bache. Every one of you, I'm waiting for your answer. I'm waiting for your answer. Everyone? Everyone? Oh, Karan is also here. Fine, nice. Yes, fine. So the answer is your Bahadur Deharam Sani. So the popular sites like Hadappan site or the Mohenjo-daro site, right? Mohenjo-daro, they would already be asked. One would be Sani, other would be Banerjee. One would be Sani, other would be Banerjee. Okay. Following state has the lowest sex ratio as per C. So they can ask you as like this might be a part of your current affairs which might have popped up in that year. So the answer is Mizoram. 8. Answer is B. Lowest sex ratio. Yes, yes, yes. A new yes, yes. In the Indus Valley civilizations, we continue to have new discoveries almost every year. Every year. Like in 2016-17, Rakhi Gadi, it made huge headlines which were discovered in Haryana state. Rakhi Gadi. Yes? Yeah. Okay. So that is correct. Fine. Okay. Let's move ahead. Which of the following statements is correct? Which of the following statements is correct? Easy question. You will give me the answer. You will give me the answer. I'm not solving this one up. You will give me the answer. This is easy. So if one section is difficult, the other might be easy. Other might be easy for you. Tell me. Tell me, everyone. Tell me everyone. 9 it is. 9 it is. 9 it is. Very good. The 9 is 2. The answer is 2. A and B are true. Statute means law. Statute means law. So law is made by an act of parliament or an act of state legislature. They are made by an act of parliament or an act of state legislature. Fine. So this is there. Fine. Who assassinated the king Brihadrath of the Mauryan Empire? Who assassinated the king Brihadrath? So yeah, that is good. Let us have a test of your Jesus like this one. Tell me, who assassinated the king Brihadrath of the Mauryan Empire? Please tell me. Tell me, bache, everyone. Everyone, please tell me. Ten three. Yeah, that is right. That is your Pushyamitra Sunga. Very good. Very good. That is your Pushyamitra Sunga. Okay. In the Indian Constitution, from which of the following country the appointment of the state governors by the center is borrowed from? That is a good question. I would say that is a good question. Where did we borrow the model of governor from? Where did we borrow the model of governor from? Where did we get it? Tell me, everyone, where did we get it? I want to see. Everyone, bache, tell me, where did we borrow this office? Your 11th question. Army General. Yeah, yeah, that was, yeah, Pushyamitra Sunga, yes. No! Why are you saying this? Why are you saying this? Why governor? No. No, bache. Where did we borrow the model of governor appointment? The answer is C, Canada. That is where we borrowed the model of governor from. You're all wrong here. We borrowed this model from Canada, from the Constitution of Canada, bache. From the Constitution of Canada. You see, most of your parliamentary features would be borrowed from your British Constitution. Most of your parliamentary features. So when you are confused about UK or this, try to see that UK mostly incorporates our parliamentary features. The rule of law or the procedure established by law. These kind of things. Yes, Canada. Yeah. No, that was not about Sunga. That was about Brihadrath. That was about Brihadrath, not the assassination of Sunga. That was about the assassination of Brihadrath. Fine? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So please, if you have committed a mistake here, that is a grave mistake you are committing. So where we get the question PDF? Okay. Question PDF. Okay, okay. Let me open that. You'll get the PDF here. You'll get the PDF here. You can get the PDF here. Fine. Right? You can get the PDF here. Fine. Okay. Let's come back. Let's come back. Okay. Transportation and storage falls under which sector of economic activity? Transportation and storage. Okay. So this is your service sector. Because this is not primary, this is not secondary, right? And the tertiary, they are quite specialized. So the transportation and storage, this is your service sector. This is your service sector. Yeah, correct. Okay. So this is easy. I would say this is easy. I would not say that this is difficult. I think this is easy. Okay. Paradeep, the port which receives the largest volume of this merchandise in India, Paradeep port, and that is in Odisha, D1. Okay, I'm done. Done and dusted here. Done and dusted. Done and dusted here. Fine. Yeah. Okay. Which of the following statements? Bal Gangadhar Tilak was considered the father of Indian unrest by the British colonial authorities. Okay. Dadabhai Nauroji is known as the grand old man of India. Yeah. Yeah, grand old man. Yes. First to calculate the national income of India. Yes. His economic theory. They are very famous. So 2 is indeed correct. 2 it is indeed correct. So 3 is out of the question. Subhash Chandra Bose went on to lead the Indian National Army after resigning from the presidency of the Indian National. Yes. That was what was happening in the Tripuri Congress session. Yes, yes, yes. So this is correct. So 3 is also in. 3 is all there. Fine. Bhagat Singh was one of the youngest freedom fighters and the member of the HSRA. Actually, that was the organization which was renamed from HRA to HSRA by Shahid-e-Azam Bhagat Singh. From HRA to HSRA. Yes, that was correct. 4 is also correct. Okay, so I'm left with this. Bal Gangadhar Tilak was considered father of Indian unrest. Yes, that is correct. So the answer is B. Answer is B. Answer is B. Yes, 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 yes. The answer is B here. Okay, fine. Okay, so this is asking me about the literature, about the cultural composition. This is asking me about the literature and the cultural composition. Hadith literature is a record of sayings and deeds of the Prophet Muhammad. Okay. Okay. Sufism is a mystical Islamic belief system that seeks direct personal experience with God. Yes, that is right. 2 is right. 2 is right. Okay. Am I done? The first 5 pillars of Islam constitute the basic acts considered mandatory for Muslims. Yes, the 5 pillars of Islam. 3 is also correct. 3 is also correct. Okay. The Chishti order is one of the 4 major Sufi orders of Islam that originated in Chishti, a small town near Rawalpindi. No, that was Afghanistan. That was Afghanistan. So 4th is incorrect. Okay. So the answer is 3. The answer is 3. Right? 4th is incorrect. So it is asking about your socio-cultural reform movements and also about the Bhakti movement which was going on. Yeah. So the answer is 1, 2 and 3. 4th is incorrect. Chishti Silsila, we studied that. Suravarti Silsila, Chishti Silsila, Kadri, right? We study that. We study that in the Bhakti movement. In the Bhakti movement. Right? I see folks now answering rightly. Now answering rightly. Right? Okay. Which one of the following were the negative effects of the Green Revolution? That is quite easy, yaar. That is quite easy. Negative effects of Green Revolution. Negative effects of Green Revolution. Tell me. Increased economic disparity among regions. Yes, it was correct. Because regions like Punjab, Haryana, they were going much farther than the eastern India, which is much fertile, like Bihar, like Odisha. So this is correct. Deficiency of micronutrients. Yes, they used to eat up. High yielding variety of seeds, they used to eat up everything. Depletion of groundwater level. Yes, because these are the semi-arid areas of India. And they used to drink up all the water which was uplifted by the tube wells, which were uplifted by the irrigation tube wells. Yes, physical and chemical degradation of soil. Yes, that is correct. So all of them are correct. All of them are correct. Answer is 4. Answer is 4. No, 16 is not 1. 16 is 4. 16 is 4. All of them are correct. All of them are correct. They used to eat up all the micronutrients from the soil. They used to drink up all the water from the ground level because they used to install those underground tube wells there, right? Yeah, 16 is 4. Okay. The Constitution of India designates Hindi as, oh, beautiful question. Beautiful. I would say that's a beautiful question because it is not even a question which is asked to you as an aspirant. It should be asked to every common man, common person in India. What is your national language? There is no national language. There is only official language, or rather I would say official languages as of now. Please answer this for me, folks. Please answer 17 for me. Please write 17, and after that 1, 2, 3, 4. Please write 17, and after that 1, 2, 3, 4. Every one of you folks, please answer 17, 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the answer? Do we know? Do we not know? Do we know? Do we not know? See, the Constitution of India designates Hindi in Devanagari script as the official language of India. There is no national language. There is no national language. Right? This is correct. English was also associated language of India for a period of 10 years. No. Please remember, everything in India goes on for 15 years from the date of commencement of the Constitution. That is why 1965 Official Languages Act, it came up for further extension of English. Marathi and Tamil were among the languages that were used for official purposes in the Union. No. No. Not at all. So what is correct? One only. What is correct? One only. Folks, so many answers are incorrect. I'm surprised. So many answers are incorrect. I'm surprised. For example, let me prove it to you. Anything in India goes on for 15 years. For example, if you know about the 106th Constitution Amendment Act 2023, that talks about the women reservation. Women reservation up to 1/3. 1/3. Women reservation up to 1/3. Right? This thing. Women reservation up to 1/3. So, this is also talking about 15 years. What it says is that because 106th Constitution Amendment Act was also asked in the paper in one of the slots, and it said that this reservation will start after the recent census, which will be conducted post 2026, and this will go on for 15 years. 15 years. So please remember this. 15 years. Yeah, the answer is there. Yeah, this one. This was a factual, and I would say that is not very easy question. If you know about it, that is okay. If you don't, that is... No, they are not. Official language of India is only Hindi, along with... See, official language of Union. See, Union has only 2 languages right now. Hindi plus English. In the state, it can be another official language. For Union, there are only 2. Yes. For Union, there are only 2. In the state, it can be. They allow, right? Okay, this one. Tell me about the 18th one. 18th one. SAFTA, trade and economic commerce among the SAARC countries. That is correct. The bilateral trade between India and Pakistan has increased. They are talking about in that year, 2024, during April to December, as against USD in the whole 2023. Yes. Right? The Bangladesh is India's largest trading partner. That was correct indeed also. So they are having 1, 2 and 3 is right. 1, 2 and 3 as right. Right? 1, 2 and 3 as right. Okay. Which state has the maximum percentage of Jain population? Please tell me this. So they have also asked about the lowest sex ratio among the states. That was Mizoram. And they have also asked about the maximum percentage of Jain population as per the 2011 census. 2011 census. So it is Maharashtra. You might be knowing that Jain is the last religious minority declared in India in 2014, which are indeed given the rights under Article 30 that are for minority education institutions. Minority education institutions. that are minority education institutions. Fine. Yep. Okay. Do this one. Do this one. So what I'm asked is Eastern Ghats and the Western Ghats meet at the Nilgiri Hills. Okay. This is given in your NCRT as well. Thar Desert is the most densely populated desert in the world. Oh, wow. Patkai or the Purvanchal ranges are part of the Eastern Himalayas. Patkai or the Purvanchal are part of the Eastern Himalayas. Satpura range is formed by a series of scarp plateaus on the south, generally at an elevation varying between 300 to 400 meter above the mean sea level. Answer this. This is your question. This is your last question in GS. Answer this, everyone. Everyone, please answer this one. Please answer this one. Everyone, this is the last question of GS. Answer this, everyone. Okay. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? 20B. Okay. So this is correct. Basic. Thar Desert. This is Great Indian Desert. Densely populated. Yes, it is true. Thar Desert is indeed the most densely populated desert in the world. Patkai or the Purvanchal ranges. Eastern Himalayas. Yes, that is true. Patkai ranges. Patkai boom. Right? Satpura range is formed by a series of scarp plateaus on the southern side of it. Yes, but the elevation given is less. That is 600 to 900. That is incorrect. So the answer is 1, 2, and 3. So the answer is 1, 2, and 3. Fine. So what I learn from it? This slot was a difficult slot. It happens. So your slot can be difficult one, your slot can be easy one also. But please don't lose any hope. Because the marking would be relative, your marks would be normalized. Your marks would be normalized. So please don't lose hope there. Answer here is, correct answer is C. Bache, the answer C is correct here. 1, 2 and 3 statements are right. Fourth one is wrong. Fourth one is wrong still. Right? It is 600 to 900. Yes, 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 yes. Right? So please don't lose hope. And again, I want to remind you that this is your prize for 31st July midnight 2025, after which the prices would increase, and all the classes are in English medium only, live English batch, 31st July, right? That is the time, and you can use this code KJLive to avail the course. Fine. And to get, I'll upload after the class. I'll upload after the class. You can find the PDFs in this group. And if you want me to bring up other sections of the paper as well, do kindly comment below. How did you find this session? I would be very delighted to get your feedback. And please fill up the form for IB ACIO. Please fill it up. And many folks who are not completely very comfortable with English batch, they can also have a bilingual batch. It is also available at the same price, that is 2799. That is also available at a price of 2799. Right? Again, till 31st July. And this is again available at KJ Live only. You have to apply this code at the checkout page. That is it. And if you want any sort of guidance, you're facing any sort of problem, you can message me at my ID KAIRNZ. KAIRNZ. That is, please, GK edit. Please go ahead, bache. Please go ahead. Yeah. You can ping me on my ID. Send me here. This is my tele ID. This is my tele ID, Insta ID. KAIRNZ. Send me on this. Fine. And I request all of you, if you want more sessions like these, about the PYQs, I would bring them up in the prospective time. But I would like to get your feedback for this, right? I would like to get your feedback for this. Okay, fine. Okay, folks, and that is all from my side for today. Uh, and I was really happy. Yeah, I was really happy with your participation. I really liked it. I enjoyed it, in fact, and I hope, I hope you're filling up your form. You are getting serious about this preparation, because the exam. If I talk about the exam, if I talk about the exam is going to be held. The exam is going to be held close to 15th of September. So if you're trying to figure out the resources or the sources yourself, by the time you get them, the time of the exam will arrive. Fine. Okay. Good night, folks, and best of luck from my side. And one more thing I would like to say: I have cleared this IBACAO exam. I've also given UPSC Civil Services interviews. Also cleared UPSC Indian Engineering Services. So I have a lot of plethora of good experience of giving the exams, and you can cash in on that experience, right? Right. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Vijay Raghavan. Thank you, Mirza. Uh, you can cash in on that experience, because I'm teaching students from the last 6 years for UPSC Civil Services, and I would really like to guide you for this one as well. Right. Good night. Good night, everyone, and